Good morning, guys. Today this is not going to be an episode. This is a small video that I'm going to share with you guys. This is the story of lockdown period back then, this 2020. Just like you guys, I was also in my village and I was spending my time there, and I was also playing my childhood game, which is cricket. Right now I don't have time to actually play cricket, but during lockdown we had ample amount of time to play cricket, so we played as much as we could. So this is a fine day. There was around 10 o'clock. I was just walking along the road. There is a road in my village, so I was walking, and then after walking 5 to 10 minutes, I found a person who was 60 and 65 years old, and who was taking his goats to the forest for grazing. Then I thought, why not accompany him and talk to him, because I was also feeling bored what to do at that point. So I walked with him for a kilometer around, and then I asked him, like, uncle, don't you get bored in the jungle? Like, you are alone and you have like 10 to 15 goats, and what do you do? How do you spend your time? Then he answered me beautifully. He said that, I don't really have time to get bored, because what happens is that I have to protect my goats from the wild animals, especially leopard is so common in our village. And he said that, what happens the entire day, right now it's at 10 o'clock, and I'll come back around 3 to 4 o'clock, and 6 hours around I'm there, and I have to spend with my goats, and this is my family, he said beautifully, this is my family. And then he said that while coming back, I also find a wood, a dry wood, so that I can bring it home and cook food in the evening. As you know that there is a scarcity of the gas chula, so we usually cook food on with the help of this fire and wood. So this is a story of my village. So a very fine incident, but the main thing here is about the contentment and satisfaction that I saw in his eyes was amazing, was brilliant. He was laughing, smiling, sharing the stories. He was sharing many stories, like how he met a leopard one day, and how he protected his goats from that leopard. So he was sharing many other stories also, but the contentment and the satisfaction in his eyes was like, it's visible, apparent. So then it brings me the memory of the people at that point, 2020, since I'm talking about this lockdown period. So other people were also in my village, like the people who were working in Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai and other cities. So they were also in my village, and they were also spending time there. Some of them they joined us, and they started playing cricket, and some of them they started raising goats. They bought different goats from different variety of goats from there and different villages, and they started doing that business also. So people were doing different kind of stuff. So when I asked other people also, like, do you enjoy city life and the village life, and then beautifully mentioned that we don't want to go to the city, we just want to stay over here, but the facilities that we don't have, that we have to go to the cities. And so this is I find myself lucky that I'm still here in the mountains and mountain region, and I can see this beautiful Himalayas and this beautiful valley. So this is, I feel so blessed, and the people who are living in Kumaon, in Uttarakhand, and in this hilly state are so blessed. But the main thing is that the story is not always positive. There are struggles too. Still, whenever I go to my village, then sometimes there is no water in tap, so we have to walk around half a kilometer or something like that, and then we bring water from there. There is a pond. So problems are still there, but what happens is that you are always enjoying that time, or you are busy with your stuff. Sometimes monkeys are coming and you're driving them away since the harvesting time is there. And since in my village there are mango trees, and especially in month of June, May, June, July, we usually have mangoes there. So the monkeys, they come early in the morning. Like if I get up at 5 o'clock, and monkeys, they get up at 4 o'clock, and they are just destroying all the mangoes from the trees. So that's what there is a daily challenge. You have to drive them away every day. So then I felt that when we have a lot of time and we have less to do, we feel bored. But when we have different challenges every single day, so in the villages, every single day you get up, you have a different challenge, you have to cope with it. So this is a kind of story from my village. And that person who is a 65 years old that I'm talking about, there was taking goats to the jungle, he left me with a food for thought. Is, does having luxury or does having different kind of money makes us happy, or something else makes us happy? So that was a kind of story that I'm sharing right now with you. But I'll come up with the different stories also from my village, because I've got a lot of beautiful stories. And yeah, thank you very much guys for listening to this story. Thank you.